welcome back to B.L.O.W TV. On this week's episode, our topic will cover under the wisdom category. So, before I say y'all the name of the topic, I just want to say how I'm really trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to actually sit down and do more videos, but it's hard, y'all, because I feel like I have so many topics I can discuss, but if I'm going to get your attention and talk to you, I don't want to just talk about anything, and I don't want to just talk about the same stuff everybody's talking about. So a lot of times I have to really wait until something happens either to me or around me to really get something heartfelt to talk about. So this week I had something happen to me at my place of work, and I felt like it was the ultimate time to share it with everyone and to discuss how I handled my situation so that I may be a inspiration to others in how to handle similar situations, not only at work but in their personal life. So that brings us to our topic of this episode, which is what you allow is what will continue. So let's rewind, let's go back, and let's talk about how this relates to my life. So this week at my new job, I was placed in a very awkward situation. Ultimately where I felt that my time, my energy, my work was not valued. Now that was my personal feelings. I later found out that it was not conveyed that way. That was kind of just the way I took it. But leaving that first meeting, I left with so many thoughts about, okay, wait, let me analyze the situation and let me think about how I responded in it. So in the meeting, I just was like, okay, that's fine, that's cool, because that's normally how I handle my situations at work. Unless they really bother me, I typically don't speak up about anything, and I just go along with the flow, do what I have to do, and to be a good coworker and team member, because at the end of the day, being at a job is like being a part of a team. So that's what I do. I'm the person that, you go to when you need somebody to do something last minute, that you go to when you really need something done like ASAP. That's me, that I'm that person. And I just felt like in the past that weighed me down, because I was ultimately always putting something on top of all the stuff I already had, and it made my anxiety go out of the roof. So I decided that in this new job, I cannot go into it being the go-to girl, So I had to nip that old habit in the bud soon, quick, fast, in a hurry. So once I got home and I was feeling this uneasy feeling, and I was like, I don't want to encounter this at my new job, and I don't want to ultimately dislike my job because I'm being treated the way I don't like to be treated. I do like being the go-to, if there's no one else, I don't mind, but I don't like being pressured into doing everything, if that makes sense. So I took this feedback. I thought about all the feelings I have, when I'm placed in these situations, whether it's with work or home or, Greek life, stuff like that. I channeled all those feelings, and then I thought about my new job, the new people I've met, how they did me no wrong, as of now. And I was like, okay, how can I relate how I'm feeling to them to where it's not sending a bad message to them about me being a part of this team? So I sat and I had a conversation with my supervisor, explaining pretty much my feelings. I let them know like how I was feeling in the moment. I let them know how I was feeling once I got home and how I was currently feeling. And then I expressed how I didn't, want to see this happen to me again. I have confidence that my feedback was taken, very strongly and genuinely, and that it would not happen to me again, and also not happen to other coworkers. So I have confidence in that. So I give this example to say If you don't stop and address situations soon as they happen to you, you are silently agreeing for you to be treated this way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to say no. Like, you don't have to bluntly say no. You can politely say it, and that's the key. Because that's how I went into my meeting. I was very polite. I was very respectful. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse them. I just simply expressed how I felt and how I analyzed the situation. And that's what you have to do. Communication, y'all gonna learn, is the biggest tool that I use in everyday life. And it's effective communication because we all communicate every day, but it's how you communicate to others that sets apart me from a lot of the people I know. You can't go into every situation accusing people, cursing people, just acting all types of ways. You have to know how to put yourself in other people's shoes and analyze the situation, as well as putting yourself out of the situation and analyzing it from a third party type view. And that's pretty much how I handle anything that comes in my life. And that's what I did the situation. So let's see how we can relate it to your life. And I'm sorry, y'all. I really think that I talk way more with my hands when I'm talking to this camera because I'm only talking to the camera. But I guarantee y'all, I'm going to try not to do this much on my next video. So I'm going to put my hands in my lap. I'm going to try to keep it enough for the rest of this video. Anywho, let's go with the situation that everyone is familiar with, and that's the go-to. Relationships. All right, so I know we'll start off with something really, really small. Like if you have your significant other and they lie to you about where they've been, where they was going, what they was doing, how much they make. Something really stupid and really small and petty. But if you don't express, that you, for one, know the truth and that you will not allow a lie to be told to you, then you're going to expose yourself to more and more lies in the future. And these small white lies, I'm sorry, I have hiccups. These small white lies will become very big lies. Y'all know what I mean. It'll eventually turn into you being cheated on, you being taken for granted. Lots of things that we don't want to be placed in. But if we don't say something now, we're exposing ourselves to that danger later. How should you stop and address situations with your friends without creating these uneasy feelings for each other? Y'all really just gotta know how to express your feelings, because that's all it is at the end of the day. It's how you feel. And if you feel played, if you feel hurt, if you feel used, or whatever the case may be, you have to know how to sit down and how you can convey that message to the person you have the problem with into a way where they don't take offense to it, and yet you are still speaking your mind and your truth. And oh my God, okay, so these parents, talking just to my parents out there, no, I'm not a parent as well, but I do a lot of work with kids. And when I tell y'all, if you do not stop and address the situation with your kids now, you are going to face a lot of hell in the future because of their behaviors you are allowing right now. Posting the videos of them little kids cursing, doing all type of adult-like behaviors is not cute. I'm sorry. Back in the day, before social media was, here, you did that type of behavior, you got popped in the mouth, you got your back broke in, anything, because it wasn't cute. The elderly was not playing with you, and trust me, if you came around my family acting like that, it was getting addressed like ASAP Rockets. Do not allow your child to grow up thinking some of this behavior that you are allowing right now is acceptable in society, because it's not. Right? You cannot sit there and curse people out. You cannot not share, especially growing up in school. You cannot be around here hitting people's children, hold on, wait. because I saw a video where this little boy was weighing his mama out. I'm sorry. Who, when, where, and why did they allow this lady to be a mother, to be a parent? Because I'm trying not to talk about people, and I'm trying not to curse. If y'all can say I'm trying not to curse, I'm recording this on a good Sunday. Hopefully I'm posting this, so I'm really trying not to curse. But that's ridiculous. And then you're recording this to post it on social media. And then when people comment and tell you how ridiculous you look and how unfit of a parent you are because of this behavior, then you want to go all ignorant on social media and trying to defend yourself, trying to defend how your child not like that, how they behave like that. But this is what you are allowing us to see. We're only seeing this side. You did it to go viral, didn't you? So when we give you this negative feedback, now it's a problem. No. Not gonna happen. Not around here. Not in these parks. Stop it. These kids are our future. I'm saying it for myself. Y'all raising these babies right now, please stop it, because when I get old as dirt, I'm gonna need some good leaders in this universe. Simple as that. And it can't happen if you around here letting little Johnny run butt naked around an apartment complex, smacking people's kids, throwing shit off the balcony. That's I'm just saying. I wanted to stop. I'm tired of seeing the videos like that. And if I continue to see them, I'm just letting you know I'm reporting your page. I'm reporting your videos. I'm reporting your page. Because if somebody don't do nothing about it, nothing is going to get done. That's my stance on it, pretty much. So what's really crazy is that I know a lot of people who have been working at the same job for years and have not been promoted, have not gotten enough raises like they're supposed to, but it's because you allowing them to treat you like this. You're not saying nothing about it. You're not addressing them. You're not going up there speaking up for yourself. So what you think they're going to do? They're going to continue to do what you allow them to do, which is treat you like you're not a valuable asset. When you know you go to work every day on time, do above and beyond, have been putting in nothing but work. So what that you don't have a degree like the new manager? He's getting paid way more, and he has to ask you to do everything. If that ain't about the most stupidest thing ever. And that's just the way society and the system, the economic system, trying to keep you down when you don't pay to have a degree attached to your name. No, because guess what? You've done this work. 4 or 5, 2 years experience is still better than an entry-level person coming in with a degree and have to know how to do everything by being trained by you. What? Are you serious? No. Can't have it. Not to me. Not in these parts. If I'm on a job and I'm training somebody and they make more than me, oh, you gotta pay me more. You gotta pay me more. Otherwise, who gonna teach them to you? Because I've been doing the job for the last such and such amount of time. And last I checked, if anybody in the department has a problem, they come to me. How would you allow people to do is what will continue to happen? Come on, y'all. Come on. Who with me, somebody? Can I get an amen out there in the congregation? Somewhere, something. Y'all don't let these people do this to y'all. Don't let them misuse you. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let them mistreat you. Because, child, they are only going to do what you allow them to do. Especially these men. Another topic for another video. But y'all know how it be, when it be. But if you got a strong black woman like me, oh, yes. Come on. We nipping all this in the bud. Let's sit down and talk about this. Yes. My fellow educators, where you at? Raise your hand. I see you. Okay. Y'all that's around here stressing because y'all class been cutting up since day one is because you have been allowing them to cut up since day one. Oh no, see me on day one, I'm coming up in there looking like Satan himself. I mean, straight face, straight bitch resting face. Like, we would not play that in this room, not in here, not today. Oh no. But by day two, it's like real cool. But when they need to be reminded of the standards, rules, and procedures and expectations, oh, it's back to Satan. Oh yes, walking on pins and needles. Let's go. You do not want this smoke. Oh no. You cannot be upset when you don't set expectations. When you allow people to just do what they want to do, they're going to continue to do what they want to do because you have not showed them what you expect to be treated like. That was deep. That was deep. That was deep. And these kids are the same exact way. Kids are even worse because they're going to test you more than adults. They want to know how much you can take, how much you can handle. They're experimenting in this world. They have not been in here that long. So they really want to see, how much can I push this lady? How much can I push this man before he snap? Before my mama get called? Before I get sent to the office? All types of things. But if you go crazy the first day, oh baby, they know. Let me not cut up in this lady class because she seemed crazy. And she already told me if I cut up, she got my mama number on speed dial. And I asked her number, and she told it to me verbatim. I'm not about to play in this lady class. See, that's the type of teacher I am. You gotta be. Can't allow. I don't allow nobody. Not me. Can't misuse me. Can't run over me. Can't stop me. What? Let the glow shine on the world. I used to my people who are family oriented like me. Stop allowing your family to just call you every time they didn't spend their money and need money to handle their business. Hold up, wait, pause. I'm going to say it again because I know some of y'all need it. Stop allowing your family to call you and borrow money when they've spent up their money and they still need to handle their business. That has to be the most ridiculous thing ever. And I know people like that. Handle your business at home before you go into the streets and want to spend all your money. Because you try to come over here and borrow, oh, baby, I got bills too. I got this, that, and the third too. And it's only what you allow. Now you allow people to keep coming, borrow money from you, and then they want to be mad when they gotta pay you back. It's because you have not said nothing. Nip it in the bud. First come, first serve. First of all, what we not gonna do is we not gonna borrow money from me because you work like I work. Boop. I got bills just like you got bills. Boop. And what you're gonna do is if I'm gonna let you borrow money this time, or you're gonna pay me back when we agree on the payment. Yes. Y'all, family or no family, you gotta stop some people, cause it's crazy. But doing the type of work I do, working with the families I work with, I see that people really be out here manipulating and using and abusing relationships with others just because they know certain people are vulnerable and will say yes. I'm that type of person, but I don't play it with my family. Like, I just can't. Like, I know the type of lifestyle I live, and in order for me to do X, Y, and Z, I have to make sure I have A, B, and C. And if I can do all that and still get through 26 letters, then you can do it. Like, come on now, somebody. Y'all better be with me. Y'all better flow with me because I'm using all kind of little language right here. Y'all understand. Represent. Oh, y'all, the big one. Y'all really have to stop allowing people to come into your house and treating your house like it's Chuck E. Cheese, like it's Celebration Station, like it's the bar room, like it's the casino. Y'all know what I mean. They come up in there, they eat up everything, they drink up everything, and they don't clean up behind themselves. Whew. I said a lot. And then I know y'all know somebody. Y'all can think about 3 people right now who come up in your house, walk through it like they pay bills and they don't. And they don't even give you $5 towards groceries. But I bet you they go in your refrigerator without asking you. I bet you they pull out that juice that been in essence this morning when you went to the store and got it personally for yourself. They gonna open up the top, chug it back, and you're not gonna say nothing. Cause what? That's your best friend. That's your cousin. They been down with you. But are they contributing to what's going on in your household? No, they're not. Can you do that in their household? And the 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. You can't go over there and do what they do at your house, but you allowing them to come in your house and break up your home, cause you know your man ain't playing that. He don't like when they come up and y'all, all the females and huddle up, leave all their makeup, all the trash everywhere. Everything is out of place, out of order. Now you fussing for no reason. But you can't go to their house and cut up like that. And they ain't even got no man, but they want their house to look spick and span all the time. They don't even allow y'all to come over there. Y'all always meet at your house, huh? I know. I'm speaking to somebody out there today on this good Sunday. Come on, let's go. I'm already knowing. Talk back to me. Let's go. All right. I don't want to ramble too much. It's pretty much self-explanatory. The reason why you're going through what you're going through is because you allowed it. Okay? If you don't say nothing, then you are silently allowing it to happen. If you just be like, okay, and you shrug it off and act like it's not a big deal, then you basically allowed that to happen to you. You silently, like this. Okay. All right, babe. All right, yeah, I understand. All that is allowing it. Even if you like, I'm gonna just let it blow over. It ain't that big of a deal. Nah, no. Sit down, talk it out. Let them know your side of the story. That's the biggest thing you can do. That's how you can maintain your relationships with your significant other, with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers. At the end of the day, we all just want to be heard, understood, and not fucked with. To be said and done. I'm curious to know what issues or problems you all are going through and how you have tried to resolve them already. And if you need some help or some problem, definitely comment, DM me, message me, email me, anything. Find me on social media, send me a message. I am here for your benefit. Seriously. Definitely about to do a lot of many more videos. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for watching B.L.O.W TV.